Okay, so fresh video. All right, so I had a date this weekend. This is how it went. Okay. All right, so I'm starting this new thing. And this sounds really bad to say this, but this is the truth, and this is what happened. Last year, I moved to Texas, and I decided that I'd start dating. Not get into a relationship, but just start dating. With the dating, I was able to rack up 67 phone numbers from guys that, I mean, I didn't do anything with them, but it's too many guys to have my phone number. And when the new year started, none of them, I don't speak to any of them now. Absolutely none of them. So I kind of got tired of just having people text me all the time. It was getting kind of annoying, and it was running into like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. We're texting. I'm over it. I'm done. So, had a heart to heart with some girlfriends and talked. I was like, what do you do? So I had this fantastic friend, and she enlightened me on the fact that she goes 3 to 4 months, and some guys don't even have her number. And I'm like, how is that even possible? And so she's like, well, if they're trying to talk to you, she's like, they can talk to you on an app. There's no point in them. Basically, there's no point in them having your number if they're talking to you online and they're talking to you on an app. There's no point in them having your number unless you guys are going to meet up somewhere. And she said, still, not even then. So I started a new thing where I'm not giving my number out. And it actually feels kind of nice because there's not a whole bunch of random text messages in my phone. I don't have any of that going on. And it's kind of nice and easy. So this guy, everything was handled online. The date, everything was set up online. Then I realized, we didn't really talk a whole lot about one another. So I was thinking, okay, maybe we'll do that on the date. Then I also realized that I didn't know his name. I found out his name like walking up to me before the date. So I tried to pick a place and I tried to do some things because he left it up to me. I tried to pick a place where we could actually sit down and get to know each other. He scratched that idea and he was basically like, we're going to go see a movie. Cool. We're going to go see a movie. We already don't know anything about each other, so we're going to go sit during a movie where we can't talk. Okay, cool. I'll go. I wanted to see the movie anyways. So we go to see the movie, and he keeps asking me questions throughout the movie. He's just asking me questions like, it's just like, shh, watch the movie, you'll see. And then there came a point while we're watching that he's in his phone, like scrolling. Like he's scrolling. So I let it go on for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then I finally nicely took the phone and pushed it to his chest. And then he looked at me like he was just utterly disgusted. He was just like what the... And I'm like, is that your child? And he's like, yeah, it's my child. I'm texting her. She's trying to ask me what time am I picking her up. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's his baby. Lord, I don't know why this happened. I looked over. I usually don't do that, but I did this time. So, whatever. I looked over. He's on Plenty of Fish scrolling. I'm like, oh my God. That's it. So we get outside after the movie's over. And I asked him, I said, well, how's your baby? I got a couple of kids myself. He's like, oh, she's 3. Also something I'm slowly starting to realize. I don't think I really like talking to guys who have little babies. Little babies usually, not all the time, usually come with big baby mama drama. Younger the baby, higher and more heightened the drama. I just don't want to deal with it because I don't have that from my kid's dad, and I'm not gonna do that to you. You're not gonna even be subjected to anything like that. So I just would rather not. I don't want to deal with it. So I'm like, okay. I was like, whoa, that's a young baby. That means y'all kind of been away from each other for a while. And he's just like, oh yeah, we recently broke up. And I'm like, oh, here we go with this again. So then I parked far. He parked closer. So I was like, oh, hey, could you drive me to my car? He goes, oh, yeah, my car's kind of junky. Okay, so I guess I'll walk to my car. No big deal. Alrighty, do that. Cool. So Then we get to the car. He wants to have a really long hug. I hug him halfway. I undo him. And then he wants to set up a date for the next day. I got in the car and I blocked him. Yeah. I just, yeah. Between the texting during the date and the not gentleman like thing, I just didn't want to do it. Just not feeling it. It's been a few dates like that where I've just been, it's unfortunate. Sorta.